All right, we'll go ahead and get started here in just a second. Looks like we lost Miss Monster, but she'll pop back on. All right, we'll go ahead and start with our normal warm-up, starting with pull squats. Feet right underneath those hips. And we're going to sink down into that squat position, all the weights on the heels, standing tall, squeezing the glutes at the top. Full hip extension at the top of that standing position. Keep the shoulders back, chest lifted. Once you get comfortable with this, you can speed it up. Do about 5 more here. Here we go. And shake it out. Next one, we're going calf raises. Feet stay right underneath the hips. Popping up on those toes, controlling your body weight back down to the ground. Landing softly on the heels. Squeezing that calf at the top. After you get a couple reps here, you can rotate your toes internally or externally. Either one, just get a different angle on that calf. Let me go ahead and mute everybody while I'm thinking about it. All right, go ahead and rotate those toes out or in. Just get a different angle if you haven't already. All right, shake it out. The next one, we're going scoot. So pick a standing leg, have a slight bend. All my weight's going to be on that heel. The other foot comes out in front and is completely straight. Toe pulls up to the knee. Take the hips back, chest forward, reach for that front foot, and stand tall. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Just stay on this one leg. I'll tell you guys when to switch. You should feel a big stretch in that hamstring. Try to keep this back toe facing straight ahead. You don't want it rotating out. Keep those hips square, feet in line. Get 1 or 2 more here, then we're going to switch sides. And back toe faces straight ahead, slight bend in that standing leg. The other leg is out straight, slightly in front. Take the hips back, chest forward. Feel that hamstring stretch. Good stuff. Get about 2 more. And shake it out. Take those feet wide, toes turned out. I'm going to take my hips down and back towards my right heel. My left leg is out straight, still planted into the ground with that foot. I'm just going to alternate side to side, keeping my shoulders square, meaning that my torso faces forward the whole time. I'm not turning towards that knee. Just alternating sides here. Deep breaths. Make sure that knee doesn't go over the toe. You want to keep it right over top of the ankle the whole time. Get 1 more each side. And shake it out. The next one, if you want something to hold on to, you can, or have something nearby. We are going to get into balance a little bit here. You're going to grab that foot where the ankle meets the foot. Hug that heel into the glutes. Feel it stretching that quad, and then switch legs. Just hold for about 2 to 3 seconds each side. We're just going to alternate sides, going quad pull. Make sure that that knee isn't flaring out to the side. You want to keep them right there in line. Good stuff. Get 2 more each side. And next one, we're going knee hug next. So again, if you need something to have as a brace, you can stand next to something. You're going to grab right underneath that knee, right at the top of that shin, hug that knee into your chest, flex the foot, and just alternate sides here. You want to try and stand up tall. Don't lean over towards your knee. You want to stand up tall and pull the knee as far as you can up towards you. Good stuff, guys. Keep alternating sides. Get one more each side. And shake it out. Next one, we're going down to hands and knees on the mat. Hands are going to be right underneath the shoulders, knees right underneath the hips. I'm going to take my left hand and I'm going to thread it between my right arm and my right leg. I'm going to try and get that left shoulder directly underneath the right. And I'm going to reach for the wall next to me. Then I'm going to reverse that movement, take that hand straight to the ceiling, opening away from that hand. Squeeze those glutes, lock in the hips the whole time. Just moving at the torso. Good stuff. Follow your hand with your eyes. Look where your hand's going. Get one more here, then we're going to switch sides. Go ahead and thread the right arm between the left arm and the left leg. Reach for that wall. And then open away. Following that hand with your eyes. Big rotation of the spine. Lock in those hips. Squeeze the glutes. Try to get that right shoulder directly underneath the left every time. Get one more. Good stuff, and shake it out. Next one, we're going through 3 positions here. We're going cat, cow, and child's pose. So you're going to round the back up to the ceiling, tuck the belly button into the spine. Good stuff. Reverse that movement, take the belly button down to the mat, arch the back leg up. And then you're going to take those hips directly over top of your heels, push through the mat, take the chest down to the floor. And right back up, doing all 3 of those positions here, just alternating between the cat, cow, and child's pose. Hold for about 2 seconds in each position. Good stuff. Really make sure you're squeezing the glutes and creating a link between your spine and both the cat and the cow position. Good stuff. Get one more in each. Very nice. The next one we've got here is that scat push-up. So we're going to start in that high plank position. Push my hips through to where I'm a tight plank from my knees up to my shoulders. I'm going to squeeze my shoulder blades together, trying to keep my arms as straight as I can. And then I'm going to push through, separating my shoulder blades, making my back as wide as I can when I push through. Just moving at the shoulder blades here. Good stuff. Keep pushing through. Squeeze the glutes here in the tight plank. Get about 5 more. And shake it out. Good stuff. Make your way to standing. We're going to get started into the workout here in just a second.
Man, it's sweating it. It's good.
Yeah.
Feels good.
Feels good. It does.
Missed the mountains.
Let me make sure nobody else has tried to log on real quick. I'm good to go. All right, so this first exercise, we're going 20 seconds on each leg. We're doing a single leg RDL. So you're just gonna take that right leg, try and keep it as straight as you can while keeping a slight bend in that standing leg. That heel will come up towards the ceiling and towards the wall behind you as the chest falls forward. You only want to move as far as you can while keeping your body in a straight tight line here. You don't want that leg to start getting ahead of the chest and having the chest down low. We're going single leg RDL, 20 seconds each side. The next one, we're going inchworm, adding a push-up at the bottom. So you'll start feet right underneath the hips. Take the hands down to the mat, walk yourself out, trying to avoid the rock in the hips. You want to squeeze those glutes. Once you're here, you can drop to the knees for the modified high plank or stay on your toes. We're just hitting a normal push-up. Elbows in nice and tight by that rib cage. Then you're going to walk your hands right back up to your feet and stand tall between each rib. The next one is a side plank. So you're going to be on your mat, picking either side. We're going to hit both sides, so we're going to go 20 seconds each side. The modified version of this, I'm going to stack my knees, keep my top foot planted into the ground, and I'm going to bend my bottom knee. So my leg is at a 90-degree angle behind me. I'm going to be on my elbow. I'm tight plank position from my ankle all the way up to my shoulders. And I'm going to push through my elbow and my bottom knee here. The second progression, of course, is to stack the feet and hit a full plank position from the ankles up to the shoulder. We'll go 20 seconds each side there. So we've got the single leg RDLs, we've got the inchworm, add the push-up, and we've got a side plank, 20 seconds each side. We'll get going here in about 10 seconds. Have your water nearby if you need it. Going in 5. Single leg RDL first. 2, 1, go. Your hands can be wherever they're comfortable, whether it's out to the side, out in front, or down by your hips, wherever's comfortable for you. Just make sure you're squeezing the glute every time you stand tall. 2, 1, switch legs. Make sure that when you're going down, you're not touching that knee. If you need a balancing tool, have something in front of you to hold on. You don't want any pressure on that bottom leg. 3, 2, 1, rest. Good stuff. Going into that inchworm, adding a push-up. Going in, 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Feet start right underneath the hips. Walk yourself out. Big, strong push-up. Elbows in by the rib cage. And walk yourself right back to those feet. Squeeze the glutes. Pull your hips through to stand tall. And halfway. Ten seconds here, we got it. 3, 2, 1, rest. Next one is that side plank. I'll give you a 5-second countdown in between, that way you know the switch is coming. Remember, you can bend that bottom knee for the modified plank or stack the feet. Going in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. Try to pick something on the wall in front of you to look at. Try not to look down at your feet. As soon as you do that, you take those hips and you bend them, and it takes it out of the core, out of those obliques that we're squeezing right now. Pick something on the wall in front of you. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Try to make it a quick switch. Straight into it. You can reach for the ceiling, have your hand behind your ear, whatever's comfortable for you. 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Very nice, guys. Going in about 40 seconds. Start with those single leg RDLs again. Oh, yeah. Going back to those single leg RDLs, we got about 20 seconds. Oh, yeah. Going in 10. When you're doing these, try to pick a spot on the floor about 6 feet in front of you to look at instead of looking straight up at the wall. Keep a neutral spine. 2, 1, go. Good stuff. If you're going through these pretty easy, try to make sure that the alignment of your toes is right. 2, 1, switch. And by that, I mean bottom leg is facing straight forward. The leg that you're lifting, you want that toe to face the ground the whole time. Try not to let it flare out. 2, 1, rest. Very good. Going inchworm push-ups. In 10. Oh, yeah. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Walk yourself out, squeeze the glutes, avoid the rock. Big strong push-up, and right back up toward those toes. Walk all the way up to the high plank position. Once you're here, you can drop the knees for that modified push-up. Then right back to the toes, and walk yourself back up. Oh yeah, over halfway. 8 seconds, we got it. 3, 2, 1, rest. Oh yeah, side plank snakes. Huh? There we go, got her. All right, we're going side planks next. In 5, 3, 2, 1, go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Make sure you're pushing through that shoulder. Remember, you can drop that bottom knee, whatever's comfortable for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. Quick switch in between. Squeeze those obliques. Look straight ahead at the wall in front of you.
Hell, why'd I join this?
Oh, we got it. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest.
Good stuff.
Very nice. Thank you for joining us. All right, we got one more round of that circuit. We're going single leg RDLs, 20 seconds each side. You joined just in time to get the last round of inchworm push-ups, Miss Fry. No! And then we've got the side plank to finish it out. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. We'll get going here in about 30 seconds. Going single leg RDLs. Keep feeling like I have little bugs on me, but it's just not there.
Please follow there.
I know. Oh yeah, 10 seconds. Single leg RDL. Last round here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Stay on one leg. I'll tell you guys when to switch. Keep a neutral spine. Pick something on the ground for you to look at as you go down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right into the other leg. Like I said, you can reach forward with those arms. You can have them tucked in like Gavin does. You can have them out to the side, whatever's comfortable for you here. Two, 1, rest. Inchworm push-ups are next. Going in 12. Here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Feet right under the hips, walk yourself out, control the rock. Big strong push up either on your knees or on your toes. Walk yourself back up to those feet and stand tall. Good stuff. Feel a good stretch in the hamstrings every time you go down and up. Embrace it. Last round here, and we're halfway. Oh yeah, 8 seconds. Get 1 or 2 more here. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Very nice. Going side planks to finish out this circuit. Going in 10. Keep this wrist right here in line with this elbow when you're pushing up. Make sure it's not bent in. 2, 1, go. The hips are high and forward, right there in line with those ankles and in line with the shoulders. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. Quick switch, right into the other side. Push through that shoulder blade, you got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very nice, guys. We're going to circuit 2 here in just a second. Get water. All right, while you're getting water, we'll show you the next 3 exercises. We're just going to alternate a reverse lunge. And what we're going to do here for these progressions, we're just going alternating reverse lunge like normal, taking the hips straight down. Once you have a big step back together. The next progression is to give me a balance lunge, so that's where you pick the knee up at the top, and then we'll just plant that foot and go right back into the other leg. The next progression here, if you want to, you can go reverse lunge, step together, and have a little pop on the toes. Just a little pop at the top. And a little bit more calf work. Make sure you control it every time though and go right into the reverse lunge again. Those are the progressions there. The next one is a regular floor W. So you'll go down to the mat on your stomach. My feet are gonna stay glued to the ground. My hips are gonna stay glued to the ground the whole time. My arms are right here in a 90-degree position. I'm gonna squeeze my shoulder blades, lift my chest, and right back down. Just going in and out of this position right here. We're not adding a plus today, just a regular floor W in and out of that position. All right, the last one here is a dead bug. You'll flip over to your back. Knees are gonna be pulled up to 90 degrees, feet are flexed. I'm gonna reach for the ceiling, reaching through my shoulders, head is lifted. And I'm gonna extend the opposite arm, opposite leg, making sure that my hand doesn't touch the ground behind me and that that foot doesn't touch the ground in front of me. I'm gonna stay in this collar position right here, coming back to center and switching sides.
Really important on this one is to not just go through the motion. You want to consciously think that wherever these limbs extend, you want length through the abdomen while this side is contracting at the same time. So there's some coordination there. When you switch, if you have to make that switch slow, that is fine. Just make sure that that coordination is there.
Yes. All right, so we've got the reverse lunge progressions. I'll gradually show them throughout the workout. The floor W and the dead bug. We're going in about 10 seconds here. Oh yeah, starting with the reverse lunge. I'll start with the lower progression and I'll walk through them. Going in 2, 1, go. Just alternating sides, stepping together and right back in. Gavin is doing the balance lunge. So he's stepping back and picking that knee up at the top. Plant and switch legs. plant, and switch legs. The next progression, hit that reverse lunge, pop to the toe at the top, switch legs. Good stuff, we got 12 seconds here. Absorb that landing if you're popping to the toes. 3, 2, 1, rest. Very nice. Next one is that 4W going down to the mat. Arms at 90 degrees, feet and hips stay glued to the mat and the ground. 2, 1, go. Keep a neutral spine, look down at your mat. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Push into the mat with those hips and feet. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Keep those arms at 90 degrees. We're here for 12. 3, 2, 1, rest. Flipping over for dead bug. Oh yeah. Going in 10. Knees start at 90, that belly button stays glued to the spine. Back stays flat against the mat. 3, 2, 1, go. Create length across the body and contract across the opposite side. You got it. Keep the head and shoulders lifted. Make sure you're extending opposite arm, opposite leg. 15 seconds here, we got it. 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Good stuff. 2 more rounds of that one. All right, we're going in about 20 seconds or so. Going back to those reverse lunges. Oh yeah, we got it, guys. Get water if you need it right here. Reverse lunges, floor W's, and dead bugs. Round 2. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Good stuff. Make sure you're alternating legs here. Pick your own progression. Make sure you have a big step back. Now that front knee is not going over the toe. Halfway. We're here for 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Good stuff. Floor W's. Arms at 90 degrees here. Keep a neutral spine. Look down at that mat. Going in 5. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Go. Squeeze up at the glutes. Make sure we're not just arching the back. And we're halfway, we got it. Three, 2, 1, rest. Oh yeah, flip it over for dead bug. Keep that back flat on the mat. Bring those knees up to 90. Reach through the shoulders to that ceiling. 3, 2, 1, go. Extend slow. Come back, contract, control. You got it. Keep reaching for the ceiling with that opposite hand. We've got 12. Keep the feet flat, strap through the heel. Make yourself as long as you can every time you extend. And rest. Very nice. One more round there, guys.
Hey, Haley,
Yes.
in that first grouping, it was a push-up inchworm, it was an RDL, and what was the third thing? Oh, that's side plank. Thanks.
All righty, one more round of this one. We're gonna get going here in about 15 seconds. Start with that reverse lunge. Fired up? Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Hit that reverse lunge, big step back. Pick your own progression. You can either step together, hit a balance lunge, bringing the knee up, or a little pop to the toes once you step together. Breathe, guys. Keep alternating the legs. Here for 10. 2, 1, rest. 4 W's.
Finish strong, you guys. Oh, yeah.
Good stuff. Going in 8. Hands start at 90 degrees. Feet and hips stay glued to the mat. 3, 2, 1, go. Big deep breaths. Squeeze the glutes. Bring the shoulders and chest off the ground. Make sure those shoulders aren't creeping up by the ears here. You want to keep them down and back. "15 seconds. We got it. Two, 1, rest. Flip it over, dead bug to finish out this circuit. Start with those knees at 90 degrees, feet flexed. My head and shoulders are going to stay lifted. Reach to the ceiling. 2, 1, go. Keep that belly button glued into the spine. You contract the core. Breathe. We're here for 12. We got it. Three, 2, 1, rest. Very nice. Grab water. Oh yeah.
What a good. Perfect day.
It is. It feels good. Feels really good.
Perfect day for a little exercise.
All right, this next circuit, we're going to start with a high knee march. So you're going to have your hands about 90 degrees right here, just straight out in front. You're going to pick that knee up to each hand, high knee march. You're making sure that you're driving that heel straight down to stand tall every time, squeezing at the glutes. pulling up with the core.
We're not leaning forward with those shoulders. We're not meeting the knees with the hands. We're meeting the hands with the knees, baby.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Knees come up to the hands. The next progression here is to speed it up and then eventually hit high knees, making it cardio, popping through the toes every time. The next one, we're going to hit a bear crawl position again. So we're going to start hands right underneath the shoulders, knees right underneath the hips. Let me crawl in the frame. And I'm going to pick my knees up off the ground slightly, and I'm going to step out and in, staying with that same lead leg the whole time until 20 seconds, and then I'll say switch. We'll just switch lead leg. That means whichever leg you start with. Keeping the hips low the whole time. The last one there is a static V-sit. So there are a couple progressions here. The first one, you can keep the feet on the ground and you're just gonna lean that upper body back. Keeping the feet connected to the ground, contracting the core right here, static hold. The next progression is to pick the feet up right here at 90, and then you can extend those feet. Balancing right here on the tailbone, contracting the core, keeping the belly button into the spine, just holding. All right, we've got the high knee progression, bear crawl, in, outs is what I call those, stepping out and stepping in, and then the static V-sit hold. We'll get going in about 12 seconds.
Make sure you stay square and those high knees. We're not looking for just getting reps. We want perfect reps. It's a step until you feel comfortable, not rocking side to side or losing that balance. So don't feel ashamed to stay right on that first progression. But anyway, go.
All right. We're going in about 10.
I thought it was all the way.
Huh?
I thought it was all
That's all right. Going in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. Starting with the high knee progression. Picking the knee up to the hand. Breathing, contracting with the core. Driving the heel straight down. As you get comfortable, you can speed it up, making sure that you're not bringing the hands to the knees. And then eventually get that high knee for the cardio. Oh yeah, we're over halfway. Once you get comfortable with that, you can start moving the hands in a runner position. Oh yeah. Still picking up the knees. 2, 1, rest. We're going bear crawl and out next. Going in 10. 5, 3, 2, 1, go. I'll tell you guys when to switch lead legs. Keep the hips low. Hands right underneath those shoulders. Three, 2, 1, switch legs. Push through those shoulder blades the whole time. Squeeze the glutes, guys. We got it. 15 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Oh yeah. Going static V-sit. Remember, you can keep the feet on the ground for that first progression. Going in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. Guys, we got it. Breathe. Hands can be wherever you want them, as long as they're not on the ground. Oh yeah, we're here for 12. 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Very good, guys. Deep breaths, get water. We got 2 more rounds. Whew. We're going in about 20 seconds.
Much less sweat.
Going in 10, starting with those high knees. Starting the march, speed it up as you're comfortable. 3, 2, 1, go. Deep breaths, guys, we got it. The shoulders back, chest lifted. I'm way too close to the camera. 10. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Really good stuff.
Whew. Whew. I hate suggesting this. You're good though. Bear crawl in out.
You refuse to stay for good.
Going in 3, 2, 1, go. I heard you follow a lot of wrong rhythms.
I did. Really steady in the race. That torch taught me a lesson.
Keep the hips low. 2, 1, switch lead legs. Push through those shoulder blades. Hips stay low. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Oh yeah, static V-sit. We got it, guys. Going in 3, 2, 1.
See, I'm all
Go.
in that call.
3. I'm gonna go for 40 seconds and then I'm gonna stop. No, it's one inch from that. Oh yeah, we got it. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Oh yeah, one more round there. No, we got 3 rounds. That's why I said I'm gonna go for 40 seconds. I'm gonna stop. Good stuff, guys. One more round.
Back down to the challenge.
Huh?
Back down to the challenge.
We're going to V6. Not hollow body. Good stuff, guys. Got about 22 seconds and we're going again. Starting with those high knees.
Left.
Last round, best round. You did it. Going in 8, high knees. 5, 3, 2, 1. Last round, we got it. Yeah, we got it. Keep those knees up, chest big. $15. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Whew. Thank goodness. Bear crawl in out. In 10. We got it. Going in 3, 2, 1. Go. Push through those shoulders. Keep the hips low. 30 seconds left here. 5. Switch in 3, 2, 1. Switch lead legs. Look right between those hands. Keep a neutral spine. 10. We got it. Just the V-sit left. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Oh yeah. Static V-sit to finish it. Oh yeah. 5, 3, 2, 1. Go. Remember, you can bend those knees or plant the heels as long as that torso is leaning back. You got it. We're halfway right now. Breathe. Ten. 2, 1. Rest. Very nice, guys. Very nice, guys. Get water. We're going to stretch. Oh, yeah. What? My knees get me. I don't do this often enough. Good stuff, guys. We're going to take that arm straight across the body, holding right between the elbow and the wrist. You should feel this in your rear delt. That's on the back side of that shoulder. A little bit through that tricep. Make sure that shoulder doesn't creep up by the ear. You want to keep it down and back. Grab hold of that same elbow. Take the elbow up to the ceiling. Reach down your spine with that hand. Now you're stretching out the tricep really well and getting into that lat, that biggest muscle right there on the side of your rib cage. Try to look straight ahead, try not to tuck the chin. Go ahead and take that other arm, hold it right between the elbow and the wrist, take it across the body. Keep the shoulder away from the ear. Grab hold of that elbow, take the elbow up to the ceiling, reach down your spine with that hand. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Next one, we're going to go to hands and knees to start with. Hands are going to be right underneath the shoulders, knees right underneath the hips. I'm going to take my left hand and I'm going to put it about 4 inches directly in front of my right hand. From here, I'm going to take my hips back towards my left heel. Once I get as far back as I can, I'm going to tuck my head between my arms. You should feel a big stretch in the side body right here, stretching out that lat, the biggest muscle in your back. Good stuff. Slowly come up. I'm going to take the hands, place them right underneath the shoulders again. I'm going to take my right hand, place it about 4 inches directly in front of my left. Take my hips down towards my right heel. Once I get as far back as I can, tuck the head between the arms. Big stretch in the lat here. Breathe. And slowly make your way back up to hands and knees. We're going to go to a half kneeling position. I'm gonna bring my left leg forward, my right heel, my right knee stays down on the mat. I'm gonna walk my left foot out slightly. I'm gonna take my hips straight down towards the floor, stretching out that hip flexor. Make sure that that front knee is not going over the toe. You want to keep it right over that ankle. Make sure the shoulders are staying back. We're not leaning over that front leg. Keep the shoulders right over top of the hips, just stretching out that hip flexor. If you want to, you can take one arm up towards the ceiling and lean across the body slightly, just enough to stretch out the psoas. Straighten out that front leg, big toe pulls up to the knee. I'm gonna take my hips down towards my back foot, one hand on either side of my body for balance. I'm gonna let my chest fall forward, stretching out that hamstring. Very nice. I'm going to take that front leg, I'm going to bend it at 90 degrees right here in front of me. My back leg is going to come to 90 degrees behind me right here. We're going for that glute stretch, so once you find a comfortable position in 90-90, we're going to lean our shoulders forward over top of that shin. You want to think about making yourself long here. Taking the chest down towards the ground, shoulders stay square in line with each other. Getting a little bit deeper into that hamstring and that glute. Good stuff. If that is not a good enough glute stretch here for you, you can straighten out that back leg into what we call a pigeon pose. Totally up to you guys. We're going to come back to the half kneeling position on the other side, shake it out. Bringing my right leg forward, my left knee stays down on the mat. Walk that front foot out slightly. Take my hips straight down to the ground. My shoulders stay over top of my hips the whole time. Once I get a good stretch in that hip flexor, I'm going to take my left arm straight up to the ceiling and lean across the body slightly. Good stuff. Straighten out that front leg. Big toe pulls up to the knee. I'm going to take my hips down towards my back foot. Chest falls forward. Have one hand on either side as a brace. We're stretching out that hamstring. Keep the toe pulled to the knee. That way you feel it all the way behind the calf. Good stuff, guys. I'm going to bend that front leg to 90 degrees. Right here in front of me. My back leg stays 90 degrees as well. However, if that's not a good enough stretch for you and your preference is to straighten out that back leg, that is perfectly okay. We're going to take the chest straight over top of that shin, keep the shoulders square. Think about making yourself long here. Get a little deeper in that hamstring and that glute. Yeah, good stuff, guys. Slowly sit back up, shake it out. You have survived yet another week.
Very good, guys. Thank y'all. So we still got on here. We still got everybody. Good deal. Bye, guys. Hope y'all have a good weekend.
Bye, Haley. Bye, Gavin.
Hello.